Not even a body was recovered. From that day on, my life felt like a nightmare I couldn't escape. After my mother's funeral, my father brought Jessica and her mother home. They took my room, sold my mother's belongings whenever they pleased, and framed me more than once. In the end, they pushed my father into throwing me out of the house. I had no choice but to move into Nazarm, the old district, into damp rooms that smelled of mildew. Not long after, a doctor diagnosed me with severe psychological issues. The medication caused my weight to climb until I reached 200 pounds. My father found me embarrassing, so he stopped caring about what happened to me. Then Christian appeared and pulled me out of that nightmare. He was the heir to the Fairmont family, the untouchable prize no one could reach. Yet he moved into the old district just to live next door to me. When people mocked my size, he stood in front of me and shut them down. He accompanied me to see my psychiatrist. When he learned that part of my illness came from growing up without love, he opened his arms without hesitation. "Juliana, be with me. I will love you." That was the only warmth I touched in the 7 years after my mother died. I fell for Christian so completely that I never tried to resist. When my father demanded that I give up my engagement to the Carrington heir and hand it to Jessica, I agreed without hesitation. It did not matter. As long as I had Christian, I thought I had enough. That day, I returned to the old district feeling lighter than I had in years, only to find Christian dead drunk. He caught my hand, pulled a ring from his pocket, and slurred, "Juliana, marry me." Sweetness flooded my chest. I didn't even answer before he passed out. I tried to help him back to his room, but then his phone lit up. A message from his friend, Jason Moore, appeared on the screen. "Jason, Chris, are you seriously proposing to Pigliana? Even if you can't marry Jessica, you don't need to ruin the rest of your life on her." I froze. A second later, I realized Pigliana meant me. My whole body went rigid. My hands shook as I picked up his phone and scrolled through his earlier messages with Jason. "Christian, Jessie thinks being an illegitimate daughter makes her too tainted for me. She thinks she is beneath me. So I will find a woman even more beneath her and prove I don't care about any of that. Christian, I found one. Her name is Juliana. She is fat and poor. She is low enough. Jessie is 10,000 times better than her. Christian, I might have overdone the act. That fatty is so in love with me now, I'm honestly worried she will cling to me when I dump her. Christian, turns out Juliana is Jessie's sister. She has been bullying Jessie for years, and she even shoved the engagement she didn't want onto Jessie. Christian, I want to tear Juliana apart, but Jessie doesn't want me to hurt her. She says that is still her sister, so she asked me to treat her well. Christian, treat her well? Fine. I might as well marry her. That way, even if I can't marry Jessie, Jessie and I will still end up as family. I felt as if I had been dropped into an ice pit. That was the truth. Christian had never loved me. Not once. Every bit of tenderness, every moment he protected me, every soft word he had given me had been false. I was a tool he used to prove a point, a backup choice he reached for in his own despair. The image of my mother walking into the sea after learning she had been betrayed flashed before my eyes. I clutched my aching chest as tears streamed down my face. That same night, I booked a flight out of the country and changed my name. From that moment on, Christian and I had nothing to do with each other. Julie. Rachel's voice pulled me back to the present. We're here. I turned my head and saw the familiar estate. A dozen emotions hit me at once. Ever since they threw me out at 13, I had not returned in 12 years. When I walked in, my father sat on the living room sofa. The moment he saw me, his expression changed. "You've lost weight." I nodded. I had no interest in small talk. "You were so mysterious on the phone. Can you tell me about my mother's things now?" "No rush. Go sleep off the jet lag first," he said. I was exhausted enough that I did not argue. I followed the housekeeper to a guest room. When I woke, it was already noon.